What is going on, guys? It is Steven, your semi-comprehensive guide here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to refund digital PlayStation 5 games. So this video will be a step-by-step guide on how to refund PlayStation 5 games, and this same process can be used for DLC, add-ons, and even PlayStation 4 games. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So you'll notice right away here on my screen that I'm not actually on the PlayStation 5, I am on my computer. So we can't actually refund PlayStation 5 games through the PlayStation 5, we have to go through the support website. So make sure to have your computer or phone with you because we'll be going to this site right here, and I'll have a link to this site in the description down below. This is the support page for PlayStation Store refunds. Once again, these are for digital games that have been purchased through the PlayStation Store on your PlayStation 5 or on the store website. And it has an option for us to contact support as well as the cancellation policy. So if we click on the cancellation policy here, it'll give us the details of what can and cannot be refunded. Now, right away, I'm going to let you know that what PlayStation says can be refunded and what can actually be refunded are two different things. So keep that in mind when I'm reading this off to you, because obviously they're going to have stricter guidelines on the site than what may actually be refunded. So right up top here, it has the policy for games, add-ons, and season passes. So for digital content that you've purchased on the PlayStation Store, you have 14 days within the purchase date to receive a refund, as long as you have not downloaded or streamed that content yet. So that would include games, DLC, add-ons, all that good stuff. They also have a section here for season passes, and basically the same policy applies. You get 14 days from the date of purchase, as long as you've not downloaded or streamed any of the content from the season pass. And then for certain in-game consumables that you purchase on the PlayStation Store, they are considered downloaded when you actually launch the game. So if you purchase them on the store and then launch the game with that purchase, it'll be considered downloaded even if you haven't installed the item yet. Pre-orders you can refund at any time before the launch date. As soon as they launch, it's considered a regular game at that point, and you have 14 days from the launch to refund it as long as you've not downloaded or streamed the content. Subscription services like PlayStation Plus cannot be refunded. You can only cancel them, and in most cases you cannot actually get your money back for those unless you are in a free trial period. In that case, you just aren't charged. Wallet top-ups are also considered non-refundable. Change of online IDs are also non-refundable as well. Any purchases made outside of the PlayStation Store, for example, a game-specific store, or if you went and got a key code on a separate site somewhere that was not through the PlayStation Store, you cannot get refunds for those, obviously, because they were not purchased through the PlayStation Store. Now, all these are the official rules. Once again, this is what PlayStation says on their site. However, I do know that occasionally PlayStation and Sony will refund a game, even if it has been downloaded and opened, depending on the circumstances and how long you've actually owned the game. So keep that in mind. I would still recommend trying through the PlayStation support chat, even if your game does not fall into the policy, just because it is an actual customer service person you're talking to, and they may be able to see the situation you're in and give you a refund anyway. So if we go back here, it'll take us back to the main refund screen where we can go and contact PlayStation support. So it'll give us a few options here. So we're going to select this one here, PlayStation Store and Refunds, and then select the option PlayStation Store Refunds. So to request a refund, we do have to open up a live chat. You will have to type in a few words, explain the situation to the customer service person, and then they will give you your refund, or they will let you know that they're unable to. So I purchased two games for the purpose of this video. One of them I have downloaded to my console, and the other one is still in my library in the cloud, and it has not been installed yet. So I'm going to try to refund the one that has not been installed first, because that one technically falls into PlayStation's policies and guidelines, so they should give me a refund on that one. I'm also going to try the one that I have downloaded just to see if maybe they'll let me get away with it, since I've only played it for about a couple minutes and I've only had it for a day. So it'll give us this option to live chat. Just click on that. It doesn't really open up another page. You just have to go down here to this little black box that says agent available. Click onto that, and it'll open up the little chat menu here. So just type in your first and last name. Make sure to use the information that is on your PlayStation Network account, because they will most likely be referencing this to your account information. They want to make sure you're not trying to steal someone else's account and get a refund for them. So type in your first and last name, and mine's blacked out for the purpose of this video, but you'll just type in first and last name, then select start chatting. And it's first going to give us a bot to just ask us some basic questions. This is basically just to screen us to make sure we're not in the wrong area or we're going to waste the customer service person's time. So just answer the questions the bot throws at here. So it's going to say, are you the owner of the account? Yes, I am. Once again, make sure that you're using the right name and that you actually own the account the game was purchased on. Okay, so it's going to ask what kind of purchase you want to refund. So in my case, it is a game or add-on. If you had any of these other options, you would select those. All right, and it's going to ask me why I want to return this game, so just answer this honestly. So for me, I just changed my mind. I don't want to buy the game anymore. It's going to ask if we've streamed or downloaded the content here, so once again, making sure we're following the policy. So I have not streamed or downloaded the game. How many days? It has been 1 day since I got it, so I'm going to do 1. And all these are just common sense questions. You're just going to answer them truthfully. And it's going to ask us for our sign-in ID. So I originally thought this was your online ID, the one that is visible in online matches and on your actual PlayStation, but they're referring to the email address that is on your PlayStation Network account. So whichever email you use to sign in, just type that out, and it'll use that to reference your account. Now it's going to ask for my online ID. So it asks for the sign-in ID, aka the email first, and now it's going to ask for your online ID. Now, if you don't know what your PlayStation 5 online ID is, you can check it by going to the PlayStation 5, go up to the users menu, and then right underneath your username is your online ID. So I'm going to type in that again, just gathering enough information so they can make the refund process a little bit faster with the customer service rep. And my current wait time is between 10 and 20 minutes. So depends on what day you're doing this, how long the wait's going to be. It is going to be for a live person, so I'm going to select yes. And I'm just going to wait here until my customer service rep joins the chat. Keep in mind there are hours for the chat. It is open from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Anything outside of those hours is not going to be fulfilled by a customer service representative. So just keep that in mind. And we're going to wait here for about 10 to 20 minutes until my service rep comes up here on the screen. All right, so after about 20 minutes of waiting in the chat, finally got in touch with a customer service person, and they were just asking me what the title of the game is, so I put that there. And they also just said they're going to be using the information the bot gathered as well. They're now asking me if I can let them know if this is the first time I've contacted them about this kind of request, and it is. I'm assuming this is just in case I'm trying to spam them with like refund requests. All right, so this is what they said. Thank you so much, Steven. I have amazing news for you. As a one-time gesture of goodwill, I will process your refund back to your PayPal, and you will receive a confirmation email. So, yeah, this customer service person's making it seem like they don't normally do this, which in reality, I'm following their policy with this kind of refund. I never downloaded the game, as you can see on my PlayStation 5. So I don't really know why they're making it seem like this is a big thing they're doing here, but they're going through with it anyway. So, and they're also asking if I have access to my email address, which I do. And they'll give you a case number, and of course, as with most purchases, it's going to take a couple of days for it to reflect on your account. All right, and thus concludes the chat. So it's usually just a simple process like that. Again, this was a game I had not downloaded on my PlayStation 5. So now I'm going to try to get a refund for a game that has been downloaded to my PlayStation 5 console. I'm guessing the bot's not even going to let me chat with a customer service person. All right, so it actually would not let me go back to the chat after doing that refund attempt. So I had to open an incognito tab so it wouldn't track my cookies and identify it as me. So here we are in a just incognito tab default PlayStation screen here. It's going to ask if I'm the owner once again. Yes, I am. It is a game. And let's see if it even lets me do this. All right, I've changed my mind. Yes, I have. All right, so just as I thought, it's not even going to let me get any farther here. It's like, oh, you downloaded the game? Sorry, you're out of luck, buddy. You got to read the cancellation and return policy because clearly you've downloaded it. You can't refund it anymore. So it's not going to even let me talk to a customer service person. Now, for the previous 2 refund attempts, I was honest and gave legitimate answers as to why I wanted to refund my game. However, I want to see what happens if I give a different response. For example, if I say my game is defective or not working, will it still refer me to the return policy, or will it send me through to a customer service representative? I am the owner, yes, and I want to refund the game, and the information is it's not working properly. Let's just say that. Ooh, all right. And they're going to say that a support agent is required. So I feel like it's kind of evident what could be done here. Like you could easily just say, you know, I bought a game, I don't like it, you know, like, and you could just say it's not working properly. I'm not telling you should do that. I'm not saying that you should do that because clearly the policy says you shouldn't do that. But it's something that seems to me that could be done. Not sure what the support agent would do because I don't have a game that's not working properly. I'm not going to scam them. I'm not going to waste any more of their time today with me, you know, BSing them essentially. So I'm not going to go forward with this, but I'm assuming you'd be connected to a support agent. You would explain, hey, my game isn't working, XYZ. You know, this character keeps blowing up or whatever, or this gun isn't firing, or whatever in the game is going on, you would let them know. I don't know if they would give you a refund. If it's probably a known issue in the game, they would probably be more lenient. If it's something where it's like, this is a very unique issue you're describing, and we have not seen this ever before, so I don't know if they would give it to you then. But it is at least a platform for you to speak with a customer service person if you say it's not working properly. So it definitely depends on what you put here as to whether you get with a customer service person, how quickly they can refund you. Either way, be honest with this, and then if a customer service person is able to get connected with you, then just, be honest, and then don't do this, all right? Don't. That's pretty much how you refund games in PlayStation 5. Once again, keep in mind, before you even buy a game, that you have 14 days to refund it, as long as it has not been downloaded to your PlayStation 5. If there's a game-breaking bug or some issue in the game, then you'll most likely get a refund. They'll be a little bit more lenient with you, but other than that, they're not going to give you a refund for a game that you have already downloaded to your console. Other than that, that pretty much does it for this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like down below. Subscribe if you love my content. If you have any suggestions for future videos, be sure to leave those in the comment section down below. Other than that, though, I've been Steven, your semi-comprehensive guide, and be sure to have a wonderful rest of your day.